Not again.
Get over here!
And hello everybody, my name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the one-manner teenager, snowflake, rambling idiot, and vigil. And we need to have a little discussion here about what's going on in the world of Square Enix and with Final Fantasy 16. Because apparently Square Enix has not been satisfied with their let's just say profit dropping 79%. Yeah, it's not very good. That is not very good at all. So once again, you know, we can't seem to get away with Final Fantasy 16 and talking about it, and Square Enix, you know, once again, just not satisfied. So we're here to discuss everything about that and why this is all happening, yada yada yada. Before we start, I hope to hear from you guys again, so subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. So let's get right into it. Now, we all know that Final Fantasy 16 launched not too long ago, and you know, it sold 3 million copies and then dropped dramatically 2 weeks later in terms of sales. I did videos on that, so check those out for this video. And like I said, I'm not here to bash 16 or anything. I'm just giving you the numbers, and I'd like to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments. So let's get started with the nitty-gritty. There's a lot of numbers and information here. While a month ago, Square Enix said that 16 sales were extremely strong after selling 3 million copies of the PS5 exclusive in a week, that momentum appears to have, wait for it, trailed off significantly. Alright, so here comes the numbers game. As of Square Enix's latest earnings report, while net sales increased, operating profit dropped 79% from 14.4 billion yen to 3.0 billion. Holy shit. Now, during a post-earnings call to the analysts, as reported by Bloomberg, Final Fantasy 16 is likely to blame for much of this, citing, you ready? You ready for their big excuse? Slow adoption of the PS5. Slow adoption. Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from a company who's had a deal with another company who's been selling consoles like fucking hotcakes and breaking all kinds of records here. But no, it's got, yeah, 16's the problem, and so is the PS5. Anyway, which previously constricted sales of the console due to supply shortages, even if Final Fantasy's attach rate to PS5 itself is good. I guess that's, you know, how many people are still playing it and have bought into the Final Fantasy 16 or just Final Fantasy in general. I don't know. The other issue is that Final Fantasy 16 costs a whole lot of money to make, which is what's hammering operating income.
You serious?
Yeah, sure. Blame it on everything else but your own mistakes and decision making. Yep, it's not anybody else, it's everybody else's fault but your own. There are a number of stories you can extract from this. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. While Sony and Square Enix's relationship has been strong for ages, and Final Fantasy has a storied history with PlayStation. Yeah, remember that back in the day? Remember that? And now it seems it was not the best call to make 16 a PS5 exclusive. Not again. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, it was a mistake. Oh, wow. What I've been saying before. Oh, wow. Well, maybe. And truly a PS5 exclusive, not just a brand or console exclusive. Final Fantasy 16 did not release a lower spec version for PS4. It didn't launch on PC at the same time, though a PC version should be coming later. And of course, it didn't launch on the Series X or S as a result of this deal. But then you end up with a single platform whose growth was slowed by supply shortages, even if overall the PS5 is a success. The other issue could be the game itself. Alright, this is where everybody just starts throwing their pitchforks and rocks at me, but I'm just reading this. Don't hit the messenger here. I dare you. While it was generally well received, some players didn't like the action-oriented turn from the series, and if you wanted some recent evidence, there's still a market for turn-based, team-based RPGs of old. Look no further than the absolutely wild success of Baldur's Gate 3. That's just the latest example, okay? Which has now cracked Steam's all-time concurrent player top 10 with its hardcore traditional roots in the genre. Rarely a quarter goes by without Square Enix lamenting the sales of some game or another for failing to meet their often too high expectations, but while in the past that's been Tomb Raider or Marvel's Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy, for this to happen with a massive mainline Final Fantasy game is not good. Square Enix already seems to have realized that PS5 only releases may not be the best idea in the future. They recently announced a large-scale partnership with Xbox to bring games to that platform. Though obviously that won't be exclusive, PlayStation, Xbox, and hopefully PC releases should help solve the problems like this 16 issue. But that may be a long-term project. Okay, so that's all we gotta talk about. So now you have where we are with Square Enix. Can you believe this? The arrogance and the audacity. You know, it's. How do they not see this? You know what I'm saying? Like, the arrogance. The arrogance. Look, I don't plan on playing Final Fantasy 16, but blaming it all on Final Fantasy 16 is so short-sighted and very unprofessional. Not a very professional thing to say, playing the blame game, but that's how it is. It's just a whole ego thing and a lot of money involved. And that's a problem. That's where Square Enix is at right now. They don't want to take full responsibility, even though everything bottles down to their pretty much primary decision making. You know, when they have meetings and financial meetings on how to make more money or what to do with this franchise or that franchise, they have all the say in the world. They're the ones that you know, agree to the deals of having this with Sony only or with Xbox or releasing a game on this platform or having the business run like this. They are the ones that do it. I can't stress that enough. And that's why they're seeing an operating profit drop from 79%. 79% is crazy. 14.4 billion yen to 3.0 billion. I mean, what the absolute shit. Now, this is nothing out of the ordinary because Square Enix likes to play the blame game on everything. They blame 16. They blame console adoption. Like, who fucking uses... when they use terms like that, they try to confuse readers and stuff because it's like, who says that in normal conversation? But guess what? I'm not in the business world, so I don't know. But I'm blaming everything else. Blame the fans. Blame the developers. Blame the console. Don't blame me. It has nothing to do with me. Anyway, I know. I just find it hilarious and very... just what the heck. Now, that's not... Also, 16, you know, like the last paragraph said, many people weren't happy with the way 16 went. Half the population. My like to dislike ratio on 16 sales is plummeting video. Yeah, it was a 50-50, it was ratioed that way. There's no in-between with 16. So that has a lot to do with it as well. And, you know, I know, is the remake out on Xbox yet? I know 14's coming to Xbox soon, but talking about 7 Remake, I know that was a console exclusive for, you know, time exclusive for a while, but shoot, 15 mainline entry, that was on Xbox and PlayStation. It came out to PC later. I don't know. It's all confusing, you know, to think about and wrap your, you know, mind around. But at the same time, crazy. And I'm just gonna title this video "Square Enix blames Final Fantasy 16 for profit decline" or something like that. Whatever, something clickbaity, right? I'll admit it here. Thanks, guys. But anyway, folks, I just thought I'd let you know that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about this Square Enix blame game news. I hope that, yeah, you have something to say. Let me know if you're still playing Final Fantasy 16, if you're still enjoying it or not. Remember, we're not here to, you know, poke anybody with pitchforks here. Anyway, folks, I hope you did enjoy. I've been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager, snowflake, rambling idiot, and vigil. Thank you very much.